Jonathan Frakes. Patrick Stewart becoming silly made him Star Trek TNG's real number one. Jonathan Frakes recalls that Patrick Stewart helped bring much-needed levity to the set of Star Trek: The Next Generation, and that Sir Patrick was the show's real number one. As captain of the USS Enterprise D, Jean-Luc Picard rarely had the chance to be anything less than serious. Not only was Picard responsible for the lives of everyone aboard the Enterprise, but he was also the face of the Federation for any undiscovered aliens the ship encountered. It's no surprise, then, that Picard had a more serious demeanor. As is based on Jonathan Frakes' account, it seems that Patrick Stewart more than made up for Picard's seriousness. In his autobiography, Making It So, a memoir, Stewart admits that he was overly serious in the early days of Star Trek: The Next Generation, and that he once called a meeting to address the goofing off of the other cast members. Before long, however, Patrick Stewart was laughing and making jokes right along with everyone else. With lengthy shooting days and packed schedules, some levity was undoubtedly necessary to keep everyone's spirits up. Jonathan Frakes recalls Patrick Stewart being silly on Star Trek TNG set. Patrick Stewart came from the world of Shakespearean theater, which had a completely different dynamic than that of American episodic television. Stewart quickly learned how to adapt to the mood of the Star Trek: The Next Generation set. In The 50-Year Mission, The Next 25 Years by Mark A. Altman and Edward Gross, Jonathan Frakes talks about Patrick Stewart's on-set antics, and number one bestows upon Sir Patrick the title of TNG's real number one. Read his quote below. The cast of TNG earned a reputation for being rambunctious on set, laughing, talking, and even singing right up until the director called action. That didn't mean they weren't prepared, though, as Patrick Stewart always made sure everyone showed up in the morning ready to film. In TNG Season 3, Jonathan Frakes began directing occasional episodes, putting him in the shoes of every director who had ever struggled to corral the cast. Still, whatever they were doing on the TNG set worked, as they managed to capture some kind of magic that continues to captivate audiences even today.